everyone, Bethany here, and I am joining the Not Too Shabby shop today with some amazing fun from the Paper Pad Club of the Month. If you haven't seen it, I played around with this earlier this month and found some amazing goodies and came up with some fun ideas. And I really love this set. It is really fun and totally up my alley. But today I am going to focus on the Glorious Blooms. I played with the Breakfast Time paper pad in my video earlier this month on my channel, so don't forget to check out my channel and subscribe so you can make sure you don't miss any of the fun goodies to be had over there. But look at this set. I mean, this pad, I am having a very difficult time picking a favorite because I love so many of the designs. It very much hits that mixed media look with the leaves, with the flowers seen through on the inside, or the layering of the different styles of flowers. It's just so much fun, fanciful, and we are going to go ahead and just dive on in to this cuteness. So what I typically do is I like to go through the pad and pick out a few of my favorites and then start with the inspiration there. So before I start cutting down, I'm going to show you the ones I decided to go with, which is the light polka dot and the mixed media maroon leaves, and then the maroon and grayish polka dot splatter. Actually, it's more splatter than polka dot, and the mixed media kind of wallpaper-ish flowers. I really like the graphic design that went into these, and then I'm also going to cut down some of the ephemera, and then we can start playing. So now I've cut down both of the larger backgrounds, both by 4 inches by 5¼ inches, and for both I'm going to do my cards landscape. These are A2 size cards on a 110-pound Neenah white cardstock base that I created, and it's generally my go-to. I can make them in bulk, make them hundreds at a time, and then I don't have to make a few for a while, which is kind of nice. And I'm going to let that sit under an acrylic block while I go ahead and glue this one. I am using the Barely Art glue. The nice thing about that is it dries fairly quickly, so I don't have to wait a whole lot of time for it to dry. And it is winter, so that means clogging happens a little more often than usual. But I have a little pokey tool that helps me get that unclogged very quickly. Alright, and then I've gone ahead and cut down the smaller pattern, 1½ inch or 1¼ inches thick by a 5½ and I'm basically going to use the smaller pattern as my belly band, or a belly band style. It's not a fully operational belly band, but putting it towards the lower third of the card. So it's visually breaking up the card without overwhelming the card. And I overglued over there. So now trading the acrylic block back. And then gluing the other belly band, my gray polka dots, same dimensions as the other one as well, 1¼ by 5½. And same concept. So this is an easy, repeatable concept that works really well. And then, while these are both drying under a block, I'm going to go ahead and find myself some ephemera that I cut down. So I've zoomed in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing with the ephemera, but I am going to make this card a sympathy card. I have the different flowers that I cut out on my scan and cut from that ephemera page. And basically, I'm just going to play with the arrangement until I see something that really pops and stands out, and then commit to it and go ahead and glue it. So looks like that's gonna be about it. There. All right. And then keeping it flat as this card is getting mailed. I feel like it has enough layers going on. Tucking that one a little bit more behind. Sorry, I did not realize I was gluing these off the screen. And then kind of placing them and angling them before the glue completely dries. Goal is to cover up the stems. And there we go. Now I have something that I like. So now I'm going to set that one under an acrylic block and work on this next one. For the next one, I have chosen the complementary flowers and the leaf that match the backdrop. And so I think I already have in my mind how they're going to look. So I'm just going to go ahead and place them down. And if I hate it later, then I'll cut out some more. But I think I found what I'm going to like. And just have a specific arrangement in my mind, and I'm diving right in and gluing them down. Sometimes if I think about it too much and I don't commit, then I end up feeling not as happy about the end results. And, you know, that's just an overthinking moment. But for me, I really like it when I have an idea in my head and then I go in and then it turns out amazing, which I think this one will. And it's a birthday card, so I'm gonna get tucked in right there. And I love it. Oh my gosh. So cool. So perfect. So now that one needs definitely to be under acrylic block because I don't want those ephemera to fall off because they are on multiple layers. So let that dry and I will be right back. So the With Sympathy card, I'm going to add one last little bit, which is some Nuvo Dream Drops right into the base of the buds, just to give it a little bit of oomph. I'm not going to do every bud, just enough to give it some type of distinction and, you know, a little bit of happiness, something joyful to add to the sympathy card. And then just adding a little bit to the couple of leaves and the little flower on the side. And that one I'm going to call a day on. This one I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to keep it just directly right in the middle of the bud. Same thing here. I'm going to just keep it right on the outside, not a full circle, not a whole lot, but I'm going to add little tiny dots on the backdrop on this one. Try not to have them too thick because then they'll take a long time to dry. But these do dry clear with a little bit of shimmer and one little bit towards the base of this leaf. And I'm going to call it a day on that because it looks absolutely stunning. And let me just zoom in so you can see all the shimmer as it's drying. Look at how shimmery and pretty it is. And it's subtle, but it works. Just adds that little bit of glamour and glitz. Same thing with this. It's a very subtle addition. If you're not looking for it or you don't know that you're looking for it, you'll miss it. But I think it just works for what I'm trying to do. So what did you think? Leave a comment down below and let me know which of these two cards are your favorite. Do you like the one with a little bit more white and lightness, or the one that's a little bit more busier but still stinking gorgeous? I really honestly can't pick a favorite because I just love them both for what they are and what I was able to come up with, which is a testament to some amazing paper pads and ephemera. It just makes card making that much more quick and easy and simple. So I hope you don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would love to have you hanging around, especially coming into the new year. I have some really fun projects and really cool ideas of what the new year will bring. And if I don't get to see you or talk to you before then, I hope you have a wonderful new year and a wonderful holiday season. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to find the joy in your day and happy making. Bye!